Let's get ready to win! We'll start it off with the only Canadian to ever win a Bassmaster Elite Series event from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson came close to his first Elite Series win here in his first Elite Series event, a bridesmaid finish to Rick Clun back then. 5 fish today for 12 pounds, 6 ounces. You're leading the tournament. And you only have 98 problems coming your way here, and that is the 98 other pros on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Big bass, big stage, big dreams. And Chris Johnson is living proof of that. And, man, Chris got to be happy with the limit on a shortened day today.
It doesn't feel like very long ago. I was standing on the dock talking to Dave, and you're going to hear it a lot today. We had a shortened day, and we had about just under 5 hours to fish. But unfortunately, on this lake, you got to make some long runs. And I did 3 hours of driving today, and I thought I'd play it safe and go to a keeper spot, which is an hour and a half away. I got there, never had a bite. So I scrambled, I fished for an hour, and I'm very thankful for what I got. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow fishing for a full day.
Taking the lead in that 512, our new Phoenix Boats big bass. But as I said, you have 98 problems to deal with, and I'll bring up the first one. From Reed Springs, Missouri, a 6-time Classic qualifier, Chad Morgan-Taylor. 5 fish for Chad Morgan-Taylor here today. Needs 12.7 to take the lead, as you're going to hear the story over and over again. A shorter day today for our anglers. 6 pounds, 15 ounces, and I got to believe the short day. Not the way you want to start. I mean, you're waiting for months. I mean, we've all talked about how little off-season we had, and then this morning, all we talked about is how quickly we wanted to go back out there, but we were delayed, obviously.
We were, and it's just one of those things that happens whenever you come here and you try to adjust your practice for it. And to be quite honest with you, I've been delayed here quite a bit. I've even been canceled on events here on days of the events because of fog. But just like we had this morning, it's just unsafe. You can't cut us loose and let us go. But at the same time, for some reason this year, it completely slipped my mind to take that into consideration. And the only thing that I had going was not very close. I did go there today, and I made a longer run, and it just took a lot of time, and I was just scared to move around too much. I got a few bites. I'm like, I just better lock down right here. It wasn't the best area to be in, but at least I managed to scratch out 5 today. And, tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully we'll get out on time tomorrow and show you guys what the St. John's is all about, because this thing's about to blow wide open, and I want to be on the water fishing whenever it does.
Go get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow. 13 Elite Series rookies debuting here today. You need to get loud for them. Here's the first one from Japan, Kenta Kamira. 3 fish for Kenta Kamira, his first Bassmaster Elite Series event. Sure happy to have him here. Incredibly tough to qualify and be part of this field from the very, very tough Bassmaster Opens. 3 fish for Kenta Kamira, 5 pounds, 2 ounces. And Kenta, welcome to the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Yeah, fishing was a little tough to me today, but I'm excited to be here fishing, Bassmaster Elite. This is what I've been dreaming about. So, yeah, hopefully I can have a little better day tomorrow.
We hope we give you the full day, but it's great to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Kenta Kamira to the Bassmaster Elite Series. Let's bring up a former Bass Nation and national champion from Louisiana, Caleb Sumrall. A proud member of the Bass Nation Brotherhood, group of anglers that have all won that Bass Nation national title, kicked off his career. 3 fish here today, 5.5, and Caleb, got to believe the shortened day hurt you a little bit.
I was really, really, really looking forward to getting out in the low light conditions. I was on a morning deal. And we lost 3 hours this morning. That kind of hurt my bite. So I kind of called an audible and went down to a different part of the lake. And I lost some good ones today, and it kind of hurts. But you know what? Who doesn't like a good rally story? So y'all going to see one tomorrow. I'm fishing like really, really, really shallow, like shallower than I think anybody else can get their boat. I got an Express X21 Pro. I am literally floating in inches. If you guys want to check out an awesome boat, y'all come meet me out backstage. Y'all have a good one.
Let's keep them rolling through. A 2-time FLW Tour winner from North Carolina, Matt Airy. Matt Area, Bassmaster Classic qualifier with 5 fish here today to kick off his 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series campaign. 9 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into second place currently, and going to dig deep in that Berkeley weigh-in bag and hold up one for you, ladies and gentlemen. Palatka, let me hear you. Matt Airy starting off his season with 9 pounds, 13 ounces. And Matt, I got to feel that, you know, today with the shortened day, maybe a little bit more about surviving today than, I mean, obviously the goal is always to knock the lights out. But
yeah, I mean, and typically you got to knock the lights out here. But I called an audible this morning. I mean, we blasted off at 10 o'clock, and it gave me, where I wanted to go, it would have given me about 2.5 hours of fishing time. So I called an audible, stayed close, maximized my fishing time, just kept a worm wet, and wrangled up those 5 and survived, I hope. I don't know, these boys catch them, so we'll see. But hopefully we survive today. Looking forward to go tomorrow. Sun shining in the Sunshine State finally. We've been here for 7 days and hadn't seen it, but Lord willing, we might get to see it again tomorrow.
Great to have you back here, and look forward to seeing you all season long. Let's bring through a former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open winner from Tennessee, Skylar Hamilton. Skylar bringing us 3 fish here today.
Oh, yeah.
A slow start to things that are weighing, but things are going to pick up, I can guarantee you. It is St. John's River, and they swim here 4 pounds, 5 ounces, and you know that, and you're going to get an opportunity to get them again tomorrow, but that short day, did it just mess with your plans?
It really did. I don't really know if it did or not because, I mean, I've caught 2 limits here in 3 years. So I'm going to have to buy a house down here or something. If we keep coming back, I'm going to be on Xanax and all kinds of stuff. So beautiful crowd, beautiful place. The weather's awesome. I love it down here. I just can't catch any fish. So hopefully tomorrow we can figure something out. My girlfriend's birthday was yesterday, so I'd like to say happy birthday to her and hi to my folks back home. Love you guys, and we'll see you back in Knoxville pretty soon.
All right, we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up a 2-time Bassmaster winner from San Jose, California, the Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. 1 fish today, a tough start to the season, but it's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish. And look at those freaking glasses. Who cares about what he caught? 1 fish, 1 pound, 2 ounces. But glasses that, I mean, if those glasses were a bag of fish, they'd be a 39-pound bag of fish, I got to believe.
I appreciate it, Dave. Yeah, you know, I had a hard time committing to my best area way down south with the delayed fuse this morning. So I just kind of stuck around here, not too far, and I thought I could catch them winding and flipping and just pre-spawn fishing, but, you know, the fish kind of left. So I have something to look forward to tomorrow, and that's that area way down south. So hopefully we get a full day, and I'll commit tomorrow.
Great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Here's a guy who's coming back after a few years, a former Elite Series Angler of the Year from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. Greg Hackney with 5 fish here on day number 1. His return tour to the Bassmaster Elite Series. Sure happy to have him back here. 5 fish, 12 pounds, 7 ounces, and a brand new leader in Greg Hackney. And ironically, after battling so hard to make it back here, it could be anyone, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there's no telling whether it really is Greg Hackney under there. But welcome back,
It's really good to be back. It's not quite what I wanted my first day back, but I'll take it. You know, we had a short day today, but I guess I'm glad to have it. I'm just glad to be here, to be honest. Every day's a great day now.
You worked real hard to be back here. Incredible effort, and it's great to have you back here.
Good to see y'all.
Let's hear it. Welcome home, Greg Hackney, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for him. His sophomore season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, all the way from Japan, Takumi Ito. He's got his family here. I got to meet his son this morning. 3 fish today. 5 pounds, 8 ounces, put you in 5th place right now. And
okay, so I got the only 5 bites today, but 2 miss and only 3 fish. But maybe tomorrow is better, I think. So today is so difficult for me.
put on a show for the family tomorrow.
Yes. So my son and my wife are very excited. So because the Bassmaster Elite, so my wife and my son want to see. So but today is so my family the first time.
First time to be here. Well, I'm happy to have them here, and we hope to have them here many, many more times.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Let's hear it for him. All the way from Millville, New Jersey, GDP, Greg DePalma. Greg DePalma with 3 fish here today. A shortened day.
Very short.
And a lot of our anglers are feeling the wrath of that short day. 10 pounds, 4 ounces. Unfortunately, the shorter day today, we'll let you, he's got something to show you there. So I'm going to keep talking and fill the airtime while he digs deep in that bag, and hopefully some of it will make sense. Ladies and gentlemen, get loud for Greg DePalma. Back it up so the fish is totally in the shade. So the color of the fish is one strict color, because if it's half in the sun and out of the sun, the photographers get mad. When the photographers get mad, nobody's happy. So please keep the photographers happy. Greg DePalma, I'm just talking to fill the airtime. Tell me about your day.
My day was crazy. I took an hour and 45-minute run one way on a really short day. So I'm hoping tomorrow we can get a full day out there, man, because it could get naughty.
So that you didn't even think about staying back close. I mean, with the short.
I didn't. I knew what the potential is that's there. There's 1 or 2 more I saw today that big. I just ran out of time to get them. I don't know, man. I need a full day. I hope the best for it. That's all. But hey, right. Real quick, it's good to be back, man. And thank you, Florida. How big was she, Lisa?
All right, that big bass, 7 pounds, 11 ounces, a brand new Phoenix Boats, a big bass. And let's keep them rolling through all the way from Wisconsin, Caleb Kufal. 5 fish for Caleb here today. Needs 12-8 to be on top of the world, and he may be right here. More to stay to the end of the weigh-in, obviously, but let's get the lead now. 13 pounds, 4 ounces. A brand new leader. It's 11 anglers into our weigh-in early on day number 1 here at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on the St. Johns River. Want to welcome AFTCO, the American Fish Tackle Company, as a great sponsor here at Bass, and a great way to kick off the season here on a shortened day number 1.
Yeah, I had a really short day today. I made a long run this morning and got about, 2 hours and 20 minutes worth of fishing time, and I wasn't expecting to catch a limit that quick, but I had a pretty tough practice, but I'll take it. We'll see what we can do tomorrow.
Great start to things. Go get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a former Carhartt College Bass champion from Monroe, Louisiana, Brett Pruitt. Two fish for Brett Pruitt here today. Two fish for 2 pounds, 15 ounces, and qualifies you for a big comeback tomorrow. And I know you can do it. Hopefully we give you enough time to do it.
Yeah, I was locking through to Rodman. I only had an hour and 20 minutes once I got to my spot. I was running a little ways even in Rodman, and I lost 2 big ones right off. I just kind of got spun out with not having that time. I think I'm going to go out there tomorrow and catch a big bag, so I'm going to go get it done tomorrow.
All right, go get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up an Elite Series champion from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. Lee Livesey bringing us a limited fish here today. Looking for 13 pounds, 5 ounces to take the lead. He's got 5 all alive. 8 pounds, 4 ounces, puts him in 6th place currently. And got the season started. I mean, unfortunately, what does it feel like when you're so excited to get it going and then you got to stop and wait for the fog to roll out of town?
I had a really good game plan until you talked me out of it on the dock this morning, so I'm kind of mad at you.
What? How did I talk you out of your game plan? And why would you ever let somebody that's a tournament MC talk you as a professional angler out of anything?
You're very convincing, I'll tell you that.
I am.
And I ran that ballistic mercury rig an hour north on something that was just a dream, really, and fished for 2 hours, never had a bite. and drove all the way back down here and caught those 5 little ones in the last 20 minutes. So like I told my marshal, that little bitty bag right there is huge at the end of the year, points wise. So I'm happy and going to go the other way tomorrow, stick to my game plan, and catch a big bag. Thanks for coming, guys.
I'll try not to be up in the morning. Sorry. He ran out of other excuses, evidently, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Alabama, let's bring out a former Forest Wood Cup champion, Clinton Davis. Davis with 5 fish here today. He has never blamed me. 6 pounds 4 ounces, but he may now. I don't know. Was it my fault? Lee Livesey blamed me.
No, not at all, man. That's definitely the smallest 5 bass limit I think I've ever weighed in. But, short day, definitely I could have zeroed, I guess. So good thing is we'll have a long day tomorrow to make up for it.
We'll get him back out there tomorrow. Full field fishes the first 2 days of this tournament. Our next angler back in the Elite Series, all the way from Japan, Yusuke Miyazaki. Yusuke with 1 fish here today. 1 year off of the Elite Series, but happy to have him back here. One fish here on day number 1, 2 pounds 2 ounces, puts you in 14th place, and at least you got 1 on the board. Happy to have you back here.
Thank you, and I got a little bit tough time today. I only got a 2 keeper bite and 1 single miss, and all my fishes, I don't know, somewhere to go on, so I have to do something different tomorrow.
Great to have you back here. You're going to get that opportunity to full field fishes the first 2 days of the tournament. And let's welcome another Bassmaster Elite Series rookie making his debut today from Alabama, Justin Hamner. Welcome to the Elite Series, Justin. Great to have you here. Incredible accomplishment just to qualify to be part of this field. But look out, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 5 all alive, looking for 13.5. 10 pounds, 8 ounces. Not going to take the lead. Moves into 4th place currently. But a limit on a shortened day today on day number 1 at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite at the St. Johns River. So got to feel good to put your first limit on the scales here in the Elite Series.
Absolutely. I mean, I've worked so hard to get here. I'm just thankful to finally make it, and dream come true.
Great to have you here, and I can't wait to watch your career explode in front of our very eyes. And that's exactly what the Elite Series is all about. Big bass, big stage, big dreams. And this is a prime example of that. From South Carolina, get loud for Patrick Walters. Woo! Took a big Elite Series win to finish off the season last year. Obviously, a Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open win, multiple of those on his resume, and looking for another one here. 13.3, just a couple of ounces short of the overall lead, but he moves into 2nd place currently, ladies and gentlemen. Became a member of the Bassmaster Century Club on Lake Fork. 13.3, a good start to things here on a shortened day. I mean, man, you got to be happy with that.
I am, and I'm not. I didn't fish clean today. I lost 2 fish. I really would have, but that's how fishing goes. But we didn't lose it today. We stayed in it. And you're right. When you fish for 2 hours, I'm telling you, that'll stress you out. But I did go to Rodman. I think I'm going to go in there tomorrow if we don't have a fog delay. I feel pretty good about it. So I'm ready to go fishing.
Forward to seeing how it works out. Let's keep them rolling through. We're going to bring through our reigning and defending Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Minnesota, the Sleepy Assassin, Austin Felix. 5 fish here today, looking for 13.5 to take his first lead of the season. 12 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 3rd place. Currently with 12 pounds, 8 ounces on a shortened day number 1. The first day of the 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series here at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on the St. Johns River. So a decent day today. I mean, when you look at the dock after a day shortened that much, did the goals drastically change? I mean, like by the hour, does it change or what?
Yeah, I second and third guessed my game plan. I ended up running all the way to the bottom end of George and bed fishing just like I planned to do. It just,
the one thing you don't want to do bed fishing is try to rush yourself. So it was very difficult to kind of combine moving as fast as possible while trying to get as many fish. I was fortunate that a couple of fish cooperated real early, and I was able to actually get a limit in the first hour, and that really was a huge load off because I knew that just 5 fish today was going to be a big deal. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think the weather's going to change, but we'll do something different.
Congrats on an awesome rookie season last year. Can't wait to watch how your sophomore season rolls out for you. All the way from Keewatin, Ontario, Canada, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. 5 fish for Gussie here today. 5 fish for 9 pounds, 14 ounces, puts him in 8th place currently. And I don't know about you, but the weights are low. As an MC, I want the weights to be higher. I want it to be better. But I'm really just standing here thinking about how cold it is at home, and who cares what you guys catch. I'm happy.
Okay, no word of a lie. My wife texted me this morning, minus 36 Celsius in her car. She had to drive to go to work. Cold as it gets, like legit. So, yeah, I'm happy to be in Florida. I was, telling my marshal it was too hot today. So, yeah, that went by real fast. So I'm lucky I got 5. Pretty happy about that. And I locked into Rodman, and, so it was a short day. But hopefully we'll get out here early tomorrow morning, and I'm sure you'll see some bigger catches come in.
Looking forward to seeing how it goes. Great start to things. All right, here's a guy who worked incredibly hard to get here, trying to finish some family business. A former Forest Wood Cup champion from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. Chapter number 1 of his quest to finish some family business, unfinished business indeed. 5 fish here today, looking for 13.5, 8 pounds, 7 ounces, moves into 10th place. It would have been so much better if it was 45 pounds, but it's just day number 1. You're here, dude, and man, you really laid it on the line. And there's one thing people appreciate, and that's somebody who takes a risk. And you, because of changes in the industry and everything, you went from being a legitimate superstar to having to re-qualify through AAA. And, dude, you fought your way through here, hit some speed bumps along the way. But, man, you're a Bassmaster Elite Series pro, and we couldn't be happier to have you here. Let's hear it for him.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's awesome. We fought hard for it, and it's something special. A couple little things. I saw the Elite Angler on the back of my jersey yesterday, and then putting the sticker on the boat was kind of surreal. So, you got to start somewhere. 8.5 pounds isn't very good, but we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks.
You will be. It's great to have you here. Let's hear it for Scott Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Just a day number 1 of his Bassmaster Elite Series career. And if you pay attention to pro fishing, you know it's going to be a lot of fun to watch it all unfold as Scott Martin tries to finish unfinished family business, and that is get the one title that his father did not get, and that is the Bassmaster Classic title. But it all starts here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and this is day number 1 of that goal. It's cute to see Scott Martin not know what direction to go on the stage. How cute is that? All the way from Colgate, Oklahoma, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Luke Palmer. 5 fish here today for Luke Palmer. You're going to watch this guy all year long. A bright future he has ahead of him. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Moves into 12th place currently, and it wouldn't be Palatka if we didn't start it without some adversity.
I done something today that I haven't done in my entire life. I've been fishing tournaments for probably 20 years now, and I came in late like a dummy. I swung in, and I caught the biggest fish I had today, and I should have just turned around and left, but, just one more cast, one more. Cost me. And but it's going to happen. It's just that adversity for the year, and like I say, you got to start it off. It's kind of like, you just you don't know what to say. You aggravated yourself, but that's one thing you can control, and I didn't do it today, but I ran that boat up and down as fast as I could get it here. It just didn't happen for me today, but hopefully go out tomorrow and swing on, maybe catch me 15, 18, 20 pounds, and maybe get back in this deal.
I hate to bring it back up, but I got to ask you because I didn't notice it on there. How late were you?
2 minutes.
It's a pound a minute.
2 pounds. That's major right now, especially with our short day like we had, and And I caught a lot of fish. I just never got that good bite until the end of the day. And tomorrow's going to be a long day, and hopefully it's going to pan out for me, and we'll see what happens.
Go get it done tomorrow. Let's bring up another young superstar here on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Braceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. 5 fish for Tyler Rivette here today. He's 13.5 to take the overall lead here on day number 1 at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on the St. Johns River, looking for 13.5. 11.6 moves him into 6th place, 1 pound, 15 ounces short of the overall lead. But a limit here on a shortened day is going to keep you in it to win it. This is a 4-day derby. The entire field fishes the first 2 days. We cut the field down after day number 2, and only the top 10 go out on Championship Sunday. Saturday and Sunday going to be broadcast on FS1 from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning, then followed up by some race down the road. But I hope that you're on that FS1 coverage this weekend, and you did your job today. I mean, you caught that limit, and that's going to be key to keep guys in
I did. That's what I wanted to get done today, was catch the limit. And, it was scary. I had a long run ahead of me. I never fished so fast before in my life. I think I had 2 hours, and I never flipped so fast. And it just, I went down one spot, and it just happened. 5 fish really quick, and I was stressing out, and it just helped so much. So I'm just definitely trying to do better here, because I'm 0 for 2 here, so I need to cut a check here. So that's my plan, and I'm going to try to get a check every event. That sounds nice.
Get it going. Start number 1. It's starting so good. This next angler, an incredible accomplishment. Not just our Bass Nation national champion, but also qualified for the elites through the opens from Wisconsin, Pat Schlopper. Incredible to be the Bass Nation national champion and qualify through the opens. Unbelievable. 2 fish today, 3 pounds, 4 ounces. Welcome to the Elite Series. And as I said, I mean, that accomplishment to qualify for the Elite Series once is amazing, but to qualify twice in one season is almost unheard of.
Yeah, last year was kind of a dream season. I didn't have a whole lot go wrong, and unfortunately, this season's not starting out like that, but it feels good to be here.
Great to have you here, and we look forward to seeing how the season rolls out for you. We'll look forward to seeing you back on the water tomorrow. You got to take the other bag, the one with the fish in it. I know that, but it'll get better when there's more fish. It'll be easier to tell the difference. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. 1 fish for Steve Kennedy here today. He's waited all off season to catch this one, ladies and gentlemen. And this one is 2 pounds and an ounce. 2-1 for Steve Kennedy here today. And I know tomorrow, same. It's almost like, it's going to be a shootout tomorrow because everybody, we're in Florida and you're going to have to catch them tomorrow. But it's like, the other thing is there's nobody that far ahead of you either. We haven't seen any of those big 29-pound bags or anything.
I've heard there's a 20 or something in there, but no, we had 4.5 hours the first flight, and yeah, what you don't realize, it's a tidal, so there's a short window when they bite. I really thought we were going to have the perfect tide early in the morning. Last year I smoked them on it for about an hour or 2, and but yeah, we didn't get to go hit that, and I stopped and fished them for an hour or 2, and then by the time I looked at the clock, I'm like, I don't have time to run to George and sit on bed and fish and run back, so I stayed close and didn't catch a fish till 2 o'clock today, so anyway, it is what it is. You make choices every day, and this is what you end up with.
Hopefully we give you a full day tomorrow, but it's great to have you back here. Always great to see your smiling face on the stage. An Elite Series champion from Georgia, Micah Frazier. 5 fish for Micah here today. It looks like 5 good ones. Got a limit of fish, looking for 13.5 to take the lead. 14 pounds even, and Micah Frazier has his eyes on Elite Series prize number 2. Took a win in Waddington, New York just a few years ago. And might as well go to the polar opposite end of the country and take a win here this season. I know it's a long way from that, but man, 14 goes a long way on a shortened day.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to have it, and I had a really tough practice, and with a short day, I'm very thankful to have 14 pounds, and we'll just go out there tomorrow and see if we can find some more.
Looking forward to seeing how it works out. Congratulations, a great start to things from Elite Series champion. Let's bring up our reigning and defending Bassmaster Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. 3 fish here today, but I believe he's got a good one in there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a weight on those 3 fish to start day number 1 of the 2021 season. 12 pounds, 14 ounces for just 3 fish here at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on the St. Johns River. He's going to dig deep in that Abu Garcia weigh-in bag and get loud for Hank Cherry. Going to weigh that fin freak of nature and see if it takes over our Phoenix boats. A big bass needs to be better than 7 pounds, 11 ounces. Currently leading for big bass today. 8-1, and there's a brand new Phoenix boats, a big bass leader. And Hank, that one right there, that's Florida, man. That is that's what it's all about down here. That one big bite can change your entire day.
Well, you know, what's funny about that is, before that one big bite, I had the other one big bite, and it got in the pads and jumped and came off. It wasn't quite that big, but I still didn't have a fish at the time. And then he goes, "We're live." And I said, "Oh, there's a 12-incher. Maybe I can get it to bite." And I flipped, and he said, "You're live." And I just felt tick. I was like, this is pretty cool. I'm going to catch my first one on camera. And I got about right there, and it just stopped and came up, and then I acted like a kid first time at the circus or whatever. I was going nuts. I got in the boat finally. Freaking out. I forgot what I was even talking about. I had a great time. I love this place. This place is full of big ones. We had a short day, so it made it rough on everybody. And I think tomorrow with the weather, it's going to be a little more conducive for actually throwing moving baits and stuff. So I expect to see the weights jump up quite a bit tomorrow. So at least I hope mine do, because, you know, 12-14 is not quite expectations. But my practice was terrible. I sucked. I act like I'd never fished before. I caught 1 the first day, 1 the second day, 5 the third day. None of them on the same bait, in the same place, 5 miles apart. So I'm on them. Thanks for coming out.
Look forward to seeing how it finishes. From Richmond, Virginia, let's bring out the barrister, Edward Loughran III. Ed Loughran with 3 fish here today. Stop number 1 of the Bassmaster Elite Series, the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite. And 3 fish today for Ed Loughran. 7 pounds even, puts him in 16th place currently. And, I mean, that's got to be shocking in itself, just to show how tough it was this shortened day. At this point of the weigh-in, I mean, we're 27 anglers in, and with 7 pounds, I mean, you figure you're the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, I mean, it ended up being not too bad a day, considering how short a time I had to fish. But hopefully tomorrow with a longer day, it's going to be a little bit better. Need to say happy birthday to my wife Allison. It's her birthday today. We miss so many birthdays, anniversaries, all kinds of stuff out here, but she is very supportive, and I appreciate that. And hopefully tomorrow will be a little better day.
Happy birthday. Is her name Allison? Everybody on the count of 3 say happy birthday, Allison. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for that. That'll help.
You can tell her you had thousands of people at her birthday party. She should have showed up. Our next angler all the way from Louisiana. Give me a little love for Tyler Carrier. 5 fish for Tyler here today. Let's get this one started off right for him. 5 fish for 9 pounds, 8 ounces, puts you in 13th place, and bringing the limit in here on day number 1, a shortened day number 1 that has proved to be so tough for our field so far. 99 anglers in the field, and the goal to make it through to Championship Sunday, but a limit today goes a long way.
Yeah, you know, with that short day, I only had about 2.5 hours to fish. I think I caught like 15 or 17 fish. It just had one decent bite, but just need a little more time out there. Hopefully tomorrow this fog will get out of here and let us go at our normal time. So I don't know. I think things are starting to get right out there, so it's a little more time out there. It's going to help tremendously. You're going to see some big bags come in tomorrow if we get a little more time.
Great start to things. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a Bassmaster millionaire from Wagner, South Carolina, 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion at the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. Jay Willie with 5 fish here today. 5 fish for Jay Willie, 11 pounds at 5 ounces, puts you in 9th place currently, and after a shortened day, puts himself in contention moving into day number 2.
Yeah, it was. I felt like we just left the dock a few minutes ago. I think this is the shortest day I've ever fished in 15 years of being on the Elite Series, but the last flip, I caught the biggest one I had, and it was definitely a grind. It's been that way since I've been here, so they live here. This is Palatka. It's a beautiful place, a bunch of big fish, and more than anything, a bunch of damn good people. So look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
Always great to see you. Let's bring up a 2-time Elite Series champion and a 3-time TTBC champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. Keith Combs with 5 fish here today. Micah Fraser, our leader, with 14 pounds. Need 14-1 to take the lead. 9 pounds, 8 ounces today, puts you in 14th place, and it's going to be a shootout tomorrow, a tight field, and whenever you're in Florida, I mean, magic happens.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Dave. I mean, we all know things can happen in a hurry, especially when you get this kind of weather like we're having and things are warming up. And it's very tough on a very short day like today because you got to make adjustments because things have changed. It's cold in practice. It's 3 or 4 degrees warmer today, so it just doesn't leave you a lot of time to make those adjustments, but it's exciting. Hopefully we get that long day and we can get out there and try to really figure them out tomorrow.
Wish you luck. See you back here tomorrow, and we hope we can send you out for the full day tomorrow from one Texas pro to another. Let's bring him up all the way from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. Ray Hanselman starting off the season. Always great to have you back here with us, Ray. 1 fish here today. And we are going to have a shootout on day number 2. 2 pounds, 11 ounces. And after a shortened day today and seeing how tight this field is, you know what I mean? There's going to be nobody, it seems, at this point in the weigh-in that's running away with this thing. Everybody's going to be in it. Anything can happen. Is the anticipation even bigger for day number 2 than it was to start the season here this morning?
It is. I kind of stumbled today. I punted this morning. I didn't think I had enough time to make a long run and get what I needed to do, and I fished close, and it just didn't work out. Tomorrow's another day, and this lake's full of big ones, or this river is full of big ones, and with this weather, they could show up any time. I want to give a shout-out to Jerry Perneda, Brown Automotive, back in Del Rio. My truck broke down halfway here about Lake Charles, and he put a loaner on a trailer and hauled it to me and put mine on it and hauled it back so I could get here in time. And Jason Fontenot there in Lake Charles for helping me out. It was a big deal.
Unbelievable. Want to thank all those great supporters. And thank you for coming back here. We love having you on the Bassmaster Elite Series, and we're just getting started. Let's bring up a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year and Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Benton. 5 fish for Drew Benton here today. 9 pounds, 8 ounces in 14th place. Going to keep you above the cut line right now, but I know your goal on this body of water is really all up the top, but it's going to be a shootout tomorrow, especially if you guys get a full day.
Yeah, I really needed a full day today. I run a long ways, and when I got down there, it just wasn't working out, and you just don't have time to make an adjustment because it takes so long to get in and out of places down here, and I just kind of had to scramble around in there and make the best of it. Saw a couple big ones that were spawning today. I just couldn't make them go, so I'll catch them tomorrow, and I'll show you all to them.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Make sure you pay attention all day long. Our full field fishes all day tomorrow. Let's bring up a 2-time Elite Series champion. Took both those wins in the same season from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. 5 fish for Jamie Hartman. And this feels like one of those sneaky ones that Jamie Hartman could come and sneak and win. Let's see. Day number 1, 5 fish, 14 pounds, 10 ounces. 14-10, a brand new leader, and Jamie Hartman. And a good bag of fish on a shortened day today. 14 pounds, 10 ounces, a great start to things for the Nitro Mercury Pro. Want to remind everybody we have demo rides tomorrow morning, kicking off at 9 a.m. Nitro Mercury boat. You'll be able to go for a demo ride, and he will be going to compete in his Nitro Mercury, not for a demo ride, but he'll be trying to fill that live well full of fish tomorrow. And what do you think your chances are, Jamie?
Man, I don't know. I'll take that weight again tomorrow. You know, it's this place is so weird right now. You don't know if you're going to catch them if you're not. So I found them. I found a few, and it's just to find them and grind them thing. So that's all I'm going to do. Just keep picking away, and if I can do, 12 to 15 tomorrow, I'll be happy.
Forward to seeing how it goes. Great start to the season. What a way to kick it off in 2021. Your tournament leader. Let's bring up another former Elite Series, a Rookie of the Year, Brandon Card. Brandon Card with 3 fish here today. From one Rookie of the Year to another. 6 pounds, 14 ounces, and going to put you in 23rd place right now, but kind of feels like today's a mulligan for everybody. You get a do-over tomorrow, but hopefully the hill isn't too big to climb.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope we can get out there and not have any fog tomorrow. It's like taking away 3.5 hours of your day. You feel so rushed out there. So, I just like fishing, real slow and kind of picking things apart. So, hopefully we can get a little bit more fishing time tomorrow and catch a few big fish and move up.
Great to have you back here, and we look forward to seeing how it all plays out. From Okeechobee, Florida, give me a little love for Kyle Monty. Five fish for Kyle Monty here today. Love to see a big week for Kyle Monty here to start off the season. 5 fish for 8 pounds and 9 ounces, inside the top 20 in 18th place right now, and hopefully a little more time to fish tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't have very much time to fish today. Obviously, nobody did, but where I went, I think I fished for about an hour and a half. So they say time flies when you're having fun, so I guess I had a great time today.
You sure did. We're great to have you back here in the Elite
Yes, sir.
Series.
Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Here's the guy we're real grateful to have back in the Elite Series, back here after a year off due to medical absence. Get loud from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. So happy to have Mark Menendez back here searching for Megalodons. And look out, ladies and gentlemen, he needs 14 pounds, 11 ounces. 5 fish, all alive, 16 pounds, 2 ounces, 16-2, and just like that, Mark Menendez is your brand new leader. A year off, extensive rehab, and getting better each and every day, and all those workouts and all those times where you probably thought, man, am I going to make it back? You're back and you are leading this event. How awesome does that feel,
Well, that's
Mark?
pretty good, Dave. You called me a bottle of fine wine, getting older and better with age. No, it was a great day today. I made a decision to go to one straight area there, and I just stayed. I just fished. I used all my time, and it just kind of came, Dave. It wasn't real fast, but it was real consistent, and I knew getting 5 today was important. Then catching that big one, I set the hook on that big one, and it made that famous old mudfish kind of feeling back and forth, and about that time the line started up, and I said, I think we're going to be okay. And so it's a good day today. I tell you, got a new sponsor on board this year. It's called Hypertech. They make tuners and chips for your car to get better performance and better gas mileage. I'm thrilled to be working with them, and I'm trying to get her to build me one for my back so that I can just Hypertech my back, and then I'll be ready for the rest of the year, Dave.
Oh, wow. Hypertech. I'm going to have to check it out. Get a cop check for your car. High performance. From Florida, made $1 million fishing for bass. He's a former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open winner, Kobe Krieger. Are you really weighing into Luke Duncan's son?
I thought you'd like that.
I'm just shocked, really, to be honest. 3 fish here today. 8 fights, awesome. It's really
Wait a minute. What's wrong with Luke Duncan? I mean, you guys are buddies.
Tune in every Wednesday evening.
You guys
we'll
are
show
buddies.
you.
But no, it was. I struggled today a little bit, but hey, had a couple other bites, and I just got to get them in the boat, and we'll be all right.
Always great to have you back here, Kobe, and nothing but love from my
I'm going
brother,
to call
Luke.
Luke and have a talk with him.
Oh, I'm sure he's watching. Don't worry. You'll hear a ding any second now. All the way from Gonzales, Louisiana, Robbie Latuso. Robbie Latuso with 2 fish here today. Seen him in the top 10 here in the past. Would love to see him back there again. A 3-3 today puts you in 33rd place. So all the threes. Hopefully 3 turns out to be your lucky number.
Yeah, I'm going to fish 3 new places tomorrow. I know that.
Great to have you back here on the Elite Series. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. All the way from Newcomerstown, Ohio. Give me a little love for Hunter Spryock. Five fish here today for Hunter to kick off the 2021 season. Obviously recently relocated to Tennessee, but originally from Newcomerstown, Ohio. 11 pounds, 4 ounces today, puts him in 12th place, and in a good spot after day number 1. We're nearing the halfway point of our day number 1 weigh-in. So a decent start to things, but man, I think everybody, no matter who it is in the field, no matter what spot you're in, you're going to leave today feeling what could have been. I mean, you didn't really get a full shot at it.
Super stoked to catch what I just caught right there. So it is all about survival and just getting through this day, and you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. It's busted open before, and I expect it to fully blow up again. So I'm looking forward to getting out there, hopefully with a full day, and see what happens.
Great to have you here, and always good to have you back here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. I told you we have 13 rookies debuting today, and this one we're very excited about, and I know you guys are too. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Kentucky. Get loud for Onum, Matt Robertson. Matt Robertson debuting here on the Bassmaster Elite Series, with 5 fish to kick off his Elite Series career. We're sure happy to have him here. 8 pounds, 3 ounces, puts you in 24th place currently. But, dude, you are a Bassmaster Elite Series pro. How does that feel?
Man, you know, it feels pretty good. I never thought the first day of the Elite Series I fished would be a half a day, but you know what? We just rode with her, you know. So, man, excited to get out there tomorrow. We're going to go smash them tomorrow.
We're excited to have you here in the Elite Series, and we look forward to seeing how it all works out for you. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. From North Carolina, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, the Baby Shark, Shane LeHue. 4 fish here today for Shane LeHue. £6 pounds, 10 ounces, puts you in 29th place currently. And just got to hope to get that full day out there tomorrow, I imagine.
Yeah, I made a long run, and I got 4 bites the whole time I fished, so you can't ask for anything else. I had a few bedfish down there, and they were all gone, so I think we're going to scrap that plan and go to Plan B tomorrow, but it's St. John's, and 2 years ago, everybody saw what lives in this place, so they're out there. I'm going to go back after it tomorrow. Had a blast running the Skeeter Yamaha around. And that Garmin trolling motor will push that thing at 4 miles an hour. So I'm going to cruise around and look for some more bedfish, I think.
We'll get them tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you back here. Let's bring up a former Bass Nation national champion, a 5-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Took 2 of those wins last year from Rathdrum, Idaho. The prodigy, Brandon Polinick. 4 fish for Brandon Polinick here today. A 5-time Bassmaster Elite Series winner. 7 pounds, 4 ounces. And Brandon, we got the opportunity to watch you live today. And I know Florida's always been kind of a nemesis to you today, but I believe, like the last time I checked in, I didn't know if I'd see you today. Yeah. Last I looked, you had 0 fish, so you got to be happy with those 4.
Yeah, I ended up catching 3 real quick at the end of the day. I kept moving around trying to adjust. I was actually happy this morning when we had the fog delay because I thought I could catch 12 to 13 pounds pretty easy, and I knew that the fog delay would shorten things up, and 12 to 13 pounds would be pretty good. And it's showing out that is the case, and it disappeared, right? They're changing. They're on the move right now. I'm going to do something different tomorrow and put ourselves back in it.
Go get him. We look forward to seeing how it works out for you tomorrow. Let's bring up a former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. 5 fish for Chad Pipkins here today as he starts off the 2021 campaign here at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on the St. Johns River. 8 pounds, 11 ounces, and puts him in 21st place to start off this season. And a short day today.
My daughter's never seen a fish. I got a short one.
Yeah. I'm sure she'll get her share of seeing them throughout the season here, but great to have you back here in the Elite Series.
Yeah,
Chad.
it was a good day considering. I'm just looking forward to getting out there tomorrow. If we can get a few hours to fish longer than today, I mean, it's close to happening. So we'll see what happens. And today was about survival, and it was kind of like speed dating. So we went through it quick, and I'm looking forward to getting out there again. Thanks.
All right. Going to lock in on his choices tomorrow and see how it all works out. All the way from Springville, Alabama, an Elite Series sophomore, Wes Logan. 5 fish for Wes Logan here today. Five fish a day, number one, 10 pounds, 6 ounces, puts you in 14th place, and it never works out quite the way we all planned to start things off, does it?
Hey, my bag's about the size I thought I was going to catch, but I just caught it in a totally different place. I'm not really on a whole lot, so if we get to go tomorrow, I'm just going to go somewhere blind and fish and maybe catch a big one, and I don't know, I really want to get a check like that, but I don't know. We're going to go fish hard, and maybe we'll get to fish all day.
Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow, and I hope you get the full day. Let's bring up our defending champion, a 2-time Elite Series champion, a former Bass Nation national champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi,
Paul Mueller with 5 fish here today. Got his press agent with him on stage. 8 pounds, 14 ounces, and you move into 21st place. And to come back somewhere where you've hoisted the title, it's got to be a special feeling just kind of rolling into town again.
Oh man, this definitely is a special place, obviously, and it's a tricky place to practice for because you can win at so many different places in this river, and it's all about the weather and timing. And man, I just hope I did enough today to not dig myself a big hole, and hopefully catch a good bag tomorrow. I mean, you're going to see some big fish caught this week. It's shaping up to be a pretty good event. So we'll see what happens, but we'll bring some big fish to the scale tomorrow, hopefully.
All right, we look forward to seeing it. And great to have you back here. All the way from Winchester, Tennessee, let's bring out the 2012 PAA Angler of the Year, Mr. Phoenix Boats, Gary Klaus. Oh, boy. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. We may have lulled you to sleep, but you are about to wake up. 5 fish all alive for Gary Klaus. 25 pounds, 12 ounces, 25-12, and Gary Klaus is your brand new leader here at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on the St. Johns River. 25 pounds and 12 ounces. What a way to start off the 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series. And Gary, how does that feel?
I'd say it feels pretty good. You know, I tell you, I had a really bad practice, honestly. And the third day I didn't catch a fish the third day. I did have a few bites the second day. Went to Rodman the first day, decided not to go there, but the fish just kind of come to me. I had a really unbelievable day. Things went right. I may have burned everything up I've got. Made a long run, didn't get to fish very long at all, and been a stressful day, you know. So, but you know, I'll take it. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
I hope the next 3 days get even more stressful on you because I love watching you weigh them in like that.
Well, I don't know if I can take much more stress, but we'll see what happens.
We're going to find out. Let's hear it for your tournament leader, ladies and gentlemen. Gary Klaus, 25 pounds on a day when a limit seems like success. Gary Klaus comes in and shoots their lights out. What a way to start the season. Next up, all the way from Payson, Arizona, a 7-time Classic qualifier, a 3-time U.S. Open champion, Clifford Perch. The Golden Ram chose the wrong person to weigh in after this week, but 3 fish here today. Just need to be 25 pounds. 6 pounds, 5 ounces, and the good news is that you've been on the other end of that exchange in many tournaments in the past too, and I know you'll get them here this week.
Yeah, you can really come back on a place like this, and hopefully I'd like to have that kind of bag tomorrow. I really was looking forward to today. I'm excited to be here. I love fishing here, and I just in a fog delay that long, you got to have 2 things. You got to have momentum, and you got to have a little luck, and both of those got away from me today. I caught about a 4-pounder in the first 5 minutes, and then I lost the next 4 fish. So just a bad way to kind of get it going. But at least I'm not a long ways out of it with the weights a little bit low today. So we'll see.
Gonna get another shot at them tomorrow. We look forward to seeing how it works out. All right, this is horribly uncomfortable, but if you drove a white Nissan Maxima, okay, you're blocking the ramp and you're ruining the entire weigh-in, okay? We're going to let you slide out of here real easy. Nobody's going to take pictures or point you out, but go over there and move your car because you're destroying this entire thing, okay? But if you don't, then we're going to humiliate you in front of everybody, but we're not going to do that anymore. But let's bring out an Elite Series rookie and welcome him to the stage right. He's worked hard, ladies and gentlemen, KJ Queen. It's not his vehicle. Dude, he does not need to move his vehicle. 5 fish for KJ Queen, 11 pounds, 10 ounces, and sitting in 11th place here at his very first Bassmaster Elite Series event. A highly talked about young rookie angler, and we're happy to have him here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Battled his way into that cut through the ultra-tough Bassmaster Opens to make it here, and congratulations on that incredible accomplishment, number 1, and welcome to the Elite Series.
Hey, man, I'm astonished to be here, man. Honestly, it's truly a blessing to be here on this stage right now. It's just a dream come true, and to actually get to do it with these guys, it's unreal. So
great to have you here, and you're one of these guys now, so we're happy to have you here, and we look forward to seeing how your season progresses. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. And let's bring up a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Georgia, Drew Cook. 5 fish for Drew here on day number 1, stop number 1 of the 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series, the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite at the St. Johns River. 11 pounds, 1 ounce, moves into 15th place currently. So a decent start to things on a shortened day like this. I mean, I know your bar is always set very high, but you got to be happy with what you came in with after day number 1 on a short day.
Yeah, that's the biggest limit I've weighed in on day 1 at the St. Johns River past 2 years. I always, catch me about 9 pounds and then have to scratch and claw. A 4-minute late penalty doesn't help me either. I made a very bad mental mistake today, and it cost me a lot of ground. But it's springtime in Florida. We're back fishing. We're back at work, back at school, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Catch them up.
Great to have you back here. We look forward to seeing all season long. Let's bring up an Elite Series champion from Temple, Texas, Frank the Tank Talley. Frank Talley took an Elite Series win on Lake Gunnersville last year, and 5 fish here today.
Hello.
5 fish here today. 11 pounds, 13 ounces, moving to 11th place. So a decent start to things, Frank. Digging deep in that weighing bag. That's the kind to make the difference out here.
Oh, yeah. If I didn't have that, I'd have 6.5 pounds. So, you always need a big bite in Florida. So
I'm blessed to have that and just thankful. We got to go out and do it again, though, Dave. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Thank you all for coming out visiting.
Always great to have you here. From one Elite Series champion to another, from Benton, Arkansas. Get loud for Stetson Blaylock. Stetson Blaylock with 4 fish here on day number 1 of 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series campaign. The AFTCO Bassmaster Elite at the St. Johns River here in beautiful Palatka, Florida. 4 fish for 11 pounds, 11 ounces, and he moves into 12th place currently. So a decent start to things on a short and weird kickoff to the season.
Yeah, I tell you what, heading out this morning when we finally got to go, I knew it was going to be a scramble to try to catch a limit, and I actually had a chance at a really, really big bag today. I feel pretty good about what I have, considering how tough the day was on me to get those fish in the boat. But excited to get back out there. Maybe things will go right, and we'll have a big stringer.
Forward to seeing how it works out. I'm sure you'll figure it out. You seem to always do that. Let's bring up a 4-time Canadian Open champion and a former Costa Tour Angler of the Year from Cavan, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. 5 fish for Corey Johnston here today, and looks like 5 good ones. A good start to things. 17 pounds, 15 ounces, 17-15. He moves into second place with 17 pounds, 15 ounces. And Corey Johnston starting the season off right. Great start to things on a day that things could have gone so wrong with the shortened day. It doesn't give you an opportunity to really recover if things go wrong, does it?
I mean, with a shortened day, there's a lot of variables that can happen, and you really have to make the right choice or you're going to lose the tournament on the first day. So I had an area where I figured I'd be able to salvage the day, and I did that. So I'm looking forward to getting out there tomorrow.
Forward to seeing you all season long, and congrats on a great start. The 2021 campaign. Let's welcome another one of our Elite Series rookies, one of 13, this one from Manny, Louisiana. Get loud for Daryl Gleason, a former Classic qualifier, and we're sure happy to have him on the Bassmaster Elite Series. I mean, one of the toughest accomplishments is to qualify for this tour through the Opens. And, man, you did it last year, and we're happy to have you here. 5 today for 11 pounds and 9 ounces. Puts him in 15th place currently, and welcome to the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Been waiting for you to say that for a long time, Dave. Woo! Excited. And no better way to start it than sitting in a 3-hour fog delay, staring at all those hammers all morning, and, just thinking about that run and doing the math, how much time I'd have and everything. So excited to get off with a decent start with 5 and ready to go back tomorrow and see if I can get me maybe an ocean pony to go with him.
Looking forward to seeing how it works out. It's awesome to have you here. You're going to want to watch this guy all year long. Let's bring up an Elite Series champion from Alabama, Bill Weidler. Took a win last year on Lake St. Clair, obviously. A big win. Anytime you can hoist one of those blue trophies. 5 fish today for 14 pounds, 13 ounces, and he moves into 4th place as the weights continue to increase here with the second flight anglers, or later flight anglers anyways. So Bill got to be happy with that. I mean, after a day that could have gone so wrong, it went pretty right for you.
I made a long run today, so I only had 2.5, 3 hours to fish. So I just had to really just settle down and just take my time and not let the clock get in my head. And I ended up catching, 12, 15 today and ended up with that. So I just need to get a big one.
I talked to you this morning, Doc. Me, you, and Lee Livesey talked. Yeah. 3 of us. Now, Lee Livesey came up here with like 2 pounds or some horrible weight and blamed his failure on me. Said what I said to him on the dock screwed him up, and that's what. But how come you could catch him?
I don't know. Let's talk in the morning.
All right. Here's a guy who catches him. Took him 2 Elite Series events to hoist a title. From Georgia, get loud for Elite Series champion Buddy Gross. 5 fish for Buddy Gross here today. Got to see him a little bit on Bassmaster Live, and it looked like Things were off to a good start for him. Well, 5 here today for 16 pounds of 5 ounces. And he moves into our top 3, rounding out the top 3 in 3rd place. So a great start to things, buddy.
Yeah, you know, I had a terrible practice. I wound up losing a motor. I want to give a big shout-out to Scotty over to Mercury Service Trailer and Mercury back in Fond du Lac. They're actually sending me a motor. C&O Marine's going to get me back up and running for the next tournament. So I had a buddy of mine, Gary, drove from Chattanooga with me a boat. Got here about 3:30 yesterday morning, and here we are. But it, you know, I didn't really expect to do that good, so I'm really blessed, and Lord just blessed us today for a good bag. Thank y'all.
Great to have you here on the Elite Series. Here's a guy who worked hard to get back here. One of the most feared names in professional fishing, a 5-time Bassmaster winner from Park Hill, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. Welcome you back to the Bassmaster Elite Series. Sure happy to have you here. 4 fish for Jason Christie on day number 1, 6 pounds, 4 ounces. And, man, just to make it back here, Jason. I mean, no small feat to make it back here through the opens, which may be, you know, henchman's role really right now to make it through there to get back here. And welcome home, my friend. It's happy to have you back here.
It's really, really nice to be back home. A lot of people, from anglers to bass staff, everybody, you know, I've heard welcome back at least 5,000 times in the last few days. And it's really, really glad to be back. I kind of hate that the first day turned out like this, but I kind of figure I'm a rookie. I can do that every now and then. So, you know, I recently got an express with a Yamaha, and I chose to run fish for 1 hour. I thought I was going to do it, and I couldn't make it happen. So, hopefully we get to fish a little longer tomorrow.
Hopefully we do, but we're happy to have you back here, and I know these guys are too. Jason Christie, welcome home. It's going to be a fun season here in the 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series. Let's bring out one of our young pros. Came close to an Elite Series win last year from Corbin, Kentucky, Mike Huff. 5 fish from Mike Huff. A bridesmaid finish last year, but looking to get it right this year. 12 pounds, 8 ounces, moves into 11th place, so a decent start to things, Mike, on a shortened day.
Take it for the amount of time we got to fish today, but I did get one big bite today, and that always helps, especially in Florida. But looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow and having a long day.
Looking forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up an 8-time Classic qualifier and a former TTBC champion from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Herron. 5 fish for Matt Herron today on day number 1, and good to see you back here. I know Matt had some off-season shoulder surgery, hopefully feeling a little bit better here. 5 fish for 16 pounds and 9 ounces. I don't know if that shoulder surgery worked, but it sure looks like it worked on the scales here to kick off the season. 16 pounds and 9 ounces for the Skeeter Yamaha Pro. Matt, obviously, as I mentioned, had some off-season surgery. How you feeling? And did that help you out there today?
You know, it felt really good to be back in the boat. You don't miss it, because normally in the wintertime you'd think I'd go home and sit around and deer hunt or something, but I still love to fish. And after having that shoulder fixed, I just hadn't been able to do anything, and it kind of got me in trouble. Second bite I got this morning was one of them double-digit jobs, and it got loose, and I think that was from sitting on the couch and rehabbing the shoulder. But I'm having a good time. We'll just have to go out there and hopefully we'll get a full day to fish and see what we can do tomorrow.
Great to have you back here. Glad to see you're feeling great. Let's bring up our next angler all the way from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. Another proud member of Team Express Yamaha. 4 fish here today. 6 pounds and an ounce puts you in 48th place currently. There's all kinds here, ladies and gentlemen, all kinds of fish, not just big ones, not just big ones. I mean, we appreciate it because you know what? If you didn't hold those up, nobody would appreciate the Giants that Gary Klaus held up. If we.
You're right. And if I had 2 crackers, I could have put them on there and ate them. But you know what? It was just one of those days. You know, it felt so good to get back in that express with that Yamaha and run down that river. It's a beautiful river. I got to give a big shout out to the town of Palatka and the Chamber of Commerce. I had some vehicle troubles this week, and they all came together with Beck Chevrolet here in town and got me a vehicle to keep me on the road and keep me on the water. So I got to give a big shout out to everybody that came together to make that possible. Big shout out to the crowd here. Definitely not the way we wanted to start out the year, but tomorrow's another day. We're going to go out there tomorrow and catch us 20 pounds.
Go get it done. All the way from the West Coast, the former Bass Nation national champion, Randy Pearson. Four fish for Randy Pearson here today. £11, 10 ounces, puts him in 19th place right now, so a decent start to things. Decent start to things. Got to be happy with that.
Yeah, no, I'm super happy with that. I had 6 bites today, missed one, and then the other one was a mudfish or Grinnell, I don't know, something that had a ton of teeth. Not used to that from California, and there's a lot of fish with a bunch of teeth that I don't want to touch. But, no, I'm super happy with the day today. So.
Great to have you back here, and always look forward to seeing how the Elite Series works out for you. Great start for day number 1. Let's keep them rolling through and bring through a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, the always lethal Brandon Lester. 3 fish for Brandon Lester here on day number 1. Three fish, 7 pounds, 5 ounces, puts you in 41st place and makes tomorrow even more stressful than today was probably.
It definitely does. You know, I'm one of the few guys that's not really looking at them this week. I'm actually fishing for them. And, you know, I was kind of wanting clouds, and I was really dependent on that morning bite. And obviously we kind of missed that this morning. So hopefully we can get going in time in the morning. But, you know, there's nothing you can do about the fog. It was the same for everybody. So glad to have what I had. We'll try again tomorrow.
It was great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up a former Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz. John Cruz with 3 fish here today. If you watch Bassmaster Live, you know one of them is definitely a difference maker. 11 pounds, 10 ounces. 11-10 for 3 fish here on day number 1. Puts him in 20th place currently. And he's going to dig deep in that weigh-in bag and get loud for John Cruz. Going to get a weight on that fish for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Current leader is 8 pounds in an ounce. Whatever it weighs, it was a welcome addition to the bag. 613, and you had right before that. I mean, you had a big one that you had to let go.
Yeah, it was. There was a pair on a bed, and they were kind of deeper, hard to see. I saw them in practice, and there was another angler had gone through there. So I was like, well, I'll just look and see if they're still there. And I looked, and I could see the 2-pounder pretty easy. And then I got a little bit closer, and I saw the big one. So then I backed off and ended up hooking the smaller one on a little small baby D-bomb. I threw in there, and it actually was swimming with the bait, and I wasn't sure if it had it, so I actually shook the fish off, pitched it back in there. The fish bit it, moved out about 10 or 15 feet. I set the hook, reeled it in, and it was just barely on the outside of the mouth. And as tough and short as the day was, I thought, well, there goes my luck. So I threw the fish back. Stood back up on the front. I said, maybe the fish will go back over there. I'll catch the buck. I really wasn't thinking about the female. The very next pitch with that baby D-bomb, I pitched up there and lifted up, and there goes my line, head out to the middle of the canal. And I set the hook, and that thing jumped up, and I debated on whether I was going to boat flip it or not boat flip it or boat flip it. And then it got a little bit of momentum there at the end, and I ended up boat flipping it on 20-pound sunline. So that it was very fortunate to get that big bite, but I had a couple other opportunities should have had 5, but
I'm not too terribly upset. My practice was awful, so I'll take this and hopefully regroup and figure something out tomorrow.
Forward to seeing how it all works out. Always great to have you back here in the Elite Series. Let's bring up a two-time Elite Series Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. Gerald Swindle with 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 7 ounces, puts him in 14th place currently, and on a shortened day, that's a pretty good start to things, G.
I felt like it was. You know, we only had 2.5 hours up there, and that's about as long as some of my kinfolks' marriage last down there in Mississippi. That day right there, get away from you. I mean, you look around and eat your sandwich, and boy, it's time to head back down, lock down. I mean, you just don't get if you have to retie, you're done. You just got to go for it. So I went up just thinking, just try to catch 5, keep your head in the game. I know the potential down here. Somebody's going to catch a big bag, but with a short day like that, I thought if your man could get over 12 pounds, you still have a chance to stay in the game. You just don't need to get too low today. And it got a little hot today up there. I remember growing this beard, in case y'all can't tell. When I put that mask on, I looked like Bigfoot wearing a bikini in 1970. I got a little hot up there. I said, I can't do this no more. I'm going to have to. Somebody's got to find some coolant to go in there, and I just won $1 off Steve Bowman because he told me I wouldn't say that because I lost $1 on John Cruz's big fish. There's a lot of gambling going on back here. Big money, $2 been in the pot.
Well, what is the deal with the beard and the hair? There's some sort of ridiculous commitment here, I believe.
I was so aggravated after my season last year that I felt like I tried too hard. When I left Lake Fork, I'd been shaving my head, and I told my wife, I said, I'm not cutting my hair or shaving my beard until I make the top 10. She said, whoo. I said, that'd be 2 top 10s in a row. She said, oh, Lord Jesus, I might be married to Abe Lincoln. Well, I got to get to hustling if I'm going to get this thing cut off because this Palatka heat ain't doing good with it.
I mean, there's part of me, I really want you to catch him, but now you've made me cheer for, I'm mixed. You've cross-threaded my brain. All the way from Reed Springs, Missouri, let's bring out the snowman, Brian Snowden. Brian Snowden with 2 fish here today.
Last day, it was crazy how quick it went.
A short day indeed for our entire field. 3 pounds, 6 ounces, but hopefully you get a full day out there tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited if we get a little weather change, and, it's always fun to be nice and warm instead of iced in,
I hear you. Trust me. Trust me. Great to have you here. Let's keep them rolling through from North Carolina, Shane Lineberger. Four fish. Time to play the game, indeed. Shane Lineberger bringing a new song this year. 4 fish, little Triple H. 6 pounds even, puts you in 53rd place. And, hey, man, the good news is there is a ton of, there's really only just 2 or 3 anglers that really caught them floor to watch.
Well, the beauty about this place is you're never out of it here. You could blank today, go out there tomorrow, and just happen to roll up in the right area where those big ones have pulled up and do like Gary Klaus did today and bust you 26 pounds. So that's what we're going looking for tomorrow.
Look forward to seeing how it all works out. Let's bring up a sophomore season, kicking off a sophomore season at a 2nd place finish in our Rookie of the Year race last year from Alabama, Kyle Welcher. 5 fish for Kyle Welcher today. I did a lot of trash talking about you today on Bassmaster Live. Got myself in trouble, 10 pounds, 7 ounces, and I'm hoping you back it up all season long or I'll look like a fool. You're going to have to watch the replay of Bassmaster Live to find out what I said. But you guys can watch Bassmaster Live Saturday and Sunday morning from 8 to 11 on FS1. And, Kyle, I want you to be part of that field. And everybody's got a shot of it at this point in the tournament.
Yeah, that's the good thing about fishing here is even if you have a mediocre day like I did today, like literally 1 cast and you could solidify yourself into day 3 easily and even all the way to day 4, just like I did last year, making the final day pretty much with 1 flip into some really green vegetation, which is a little harder to find here this year. But, it's a cool place to fish because you're never out of it, and I'm just excited to be back, in full swing of it and have another shot tomorrow to go do a little bit better than we did today.
It was great to have you here. I look forward to seeing how this season works out. Let's bring up another one of our Elite Series rookies. He's no rookie, a former Forest Wood Cup champion from Alabama, Justin Atkins. 3 fish here today on day number 1 of his Bassmaster Elite Series career here at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on the St. Johns River. 5 pounds and 9 ounces. Not the start you wanted, I'm sure, but also not the length of the day you expected. But welcome to the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Hey, when you don't have a good practice and you got a short day, you can't expect a whole lot out of it. But we just went and started practice all over again. I hadn't run into him yet, but I'm bound to tomorrow because it's the last day potentially. So when I caught the first one day and got to turn the live wells on for my first Bassmaster Elite, I was fired up. So I'm fired up to catch 5-9, whatever. I'm just happy to be here. We're going to go swing tomorrow and see what we can catch.
We're excited to have you here, and I can't wait to see how it all plays out. Let's bring up our Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Opens Angler of the Year from North Carolina, Brian New. Took the AOY over there in the Opens, and, man, one of the toughest trails to compete on. And look out, going to show you with good reason, starting off his Elite Series career with 5 fish here today on day number 1. 12 pounds even, moves inside the top 20 in 17th place with 12 pounds even. And welcome to the Bassmaster Elite Series, my friend. Dig deep in that weigh-in bag and hold them up and get some pictures. And remember this day, because this is just day number 1 of your Bassmaster Elite Series career. And I'm predicting a very good future. And welcome to the Elite Series. How does it feel to be here?
Oh, man, it's pretty good. I'll be 31 years old in a couple days, and for about 31 years I've dreamed of this, and it's pretty awesome. I tell you what, I didn't have a great practice. I didn't have a good start to the day. I went forever. I thought I was a good chance I'd zero. I finally caught a 12-incher and was actually happy I wasn't going to zero my first day as a Bassmaster Elite Series pro. And I finally caught another one, and I made a real long run today. And I had 4 minutes to go before I had to come back. And I caught my 4th one and my 5th one. And I wish I had a little bit more time there. But I'm looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow. It's the Elite Series, baby.
You worked hard to be here, and you deserve to be here. Thank you for all your hard work. We can't wait to see how it works out. In time, you'll realize that you got to exit that way. Let's bring out another one of our Elite Series rookies. You know his brother. Now we got another brother Tim on the Elite Series from Georgia, Mark Frazier. Another one of our 13 qualifiers here. Join us. Welcome to the Bassmaster Elite Series, Mark. 5 fish here today. 7 pounds and an ounce. Put you in 47th place, but you worked really hard to make it here, and congratulations on making the Bassmaster Elite Series. I look forward to seeing how this all plays out.
Yeah, not the day I wanted, but I had a tough practice, so I really am thankful for that. I worked hard for them, so I'm thankful to be here. Maybe tomorrow I can scratch up something more. So
happy to have you here, and we look forward to seeing how it works out. This is just day number 1. Yeah, you just grab those and go this way right here. There you go. Let's bring our next angler through from Prairieville, Louisiana, Quentin Capo. 5 fish for Quentin Capo here on day number 1. Good to see you back here, Quentin. Always happy to see you on the Bassmaster Elite Series. 99 anglers in our field this year. 8 pounds, 7 ounces. Puts you in 41st place, but getting a limit here today was key.
That was definitely the goal. Short day. Just get everything you can, capitalize where you could. I took that skeeter Yamaha a long way, so my little window to do it was very, very small. But can't wait to get back out there. Found some good ones at the end, so I'm ready to roll tomorrow.
Let's hope we give you a full day tomorrow. We'll try our best. Let's bring up a former Bass Pro Shops and Bassmaster Open winner, the River Possum from Bella Vista, Arkansas, Harvey Horn. 1 fish here today. But 1 fish on a day like this, it matters. But as the season rolls on, that fish almost a pound, 15 ounces, almost a pound. So I mean, hey, it's all uphill from here. I mean, it's all gravy.
I've got a lot of ground to make up tomorrow. best part of my day was running that Yamaha Powered Express all over this thing. What can I say? I caught that one, lost one this morning early that was about a 3-pounder. I'm going to go out tomorrow and shoot for the moon and see what happens.
I concur. I totally agree. You got this, baby. Go get it done. All the way from Mississippi, twice in Elite Series bridesmaid. Finally, the Brock has come back to Palatka. Brock Mosley. 2 fish for Brock Mosley here today. 3 pounds and an ounce. Puts him in 66th place and qualifies you for a giant rally tomorrow. But the good news is 80% of our field is in the same rally.
You know, it was just one of them days. I made all the right decisions, and it was just one of them days where you just want to run into a wall head first. And I had 9 bites in the 3 hours I got the fish, and I only landed 2 of them. It's just part of it. But, you know, I am looking forward to getting a full day if we can get a full day in tomorrow, because I do believe I'm around. It's a good fish. I hadn't seen another boat all day since we took off this morning, so I'm looking forward to it. If I can just get the right bites tomorrow, I can definitely make the jump and get back in the cut.
Wish you luck and look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. The full field fishes both the first 2 days. Speaking of twos, this guy, a 2-time Elite Series champion, won them both in his first season from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. Five fish for Brandon Cobb here on day number 1. 11 pounds, 6 ounces. Puts him in 24th place right now, but that's going to be key going out there tomorrow. I mean, I know that probably wasn't the goal to start this, but when you look at that leaderboard, man, there are going to be a lot of people looking and saying, man, I wish I was there.
Yeah, with the weird day today, I basically went out there and said, I just got to catch 5. If they weigh 6 pounds, they weigh 6 pounds. If they weigh 26, that'd be good too. But I just went with the purpose to catch 5 bass and got 5, had 7 bites. So probably going to do something a little different tomorrow, but we'll go see what happens.
Great to have you back here. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Let's bring up a 4-time Angler of the Year, a reigning and defending Elite Series Angler of the Year from Texas, Clark Wendlandt. 5 fish for Clark Wendlandt here today. An incredible season last year. 10 pounds, 11 ounces. You move into 29th place, and, man, it feels like just a couple of weeks ago you won Angler of the Year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never going to get tired of that, hearing that, I promise you. That was it was a dream come true for me. You know, you and I have talked about it, but to me it's the pinnacle of the sport, and AOY is the most important award, and that's what every guy back there wants to win, and I was fortunate enough, blessed enough to be able to do it. So it was a great season. Today, tough, but I'm just glad I didn't die. I caught enough fish to do okay.
Great start to things. Keep it going. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Louisiana, get loud for Derek Hudnall. Derek Hudnall looks like he went to work today in a big way, looking to start off the season right. Putting LT to work here today. She's had an easy first day at the office, I got to be honest. But look out, 5 fish here today. 22 pounds, 5 ounces, 22.5 on day number 1. Derek Hudnall moves into 2nd place with 22 pounds, 5 ounces. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. Current big bass leader is our reigning and defending classic champion, Hank Cherry, with an 8-1. Derek Hudnall's big bass here today, looking to take over Phoenix Boats big bass. 9 pounds, 8 ounces. A brand new Phoenix Boats big bass, sitting in 2nd place. And, man, what a way to start off the 2021 Elite Series.
You know, to catch a fish that size, you know, a lot's got to go right. You know, a lot's got to go right. I actually knew that fish was sitting there. Of course, I didn't know she was that big, but you know, I just hit a stretch, and I caught pretty much all of my weight in about a 45-minute period today. You know, we only had 4 hours to fish today, so I went one way, left out of there with 3 fish that weighed 5 pounds, and I went into another area, and it didn't take long. Those big ones were there, and there was a lot of them. You know, you know, what can you say? This is the way you want to start any tournament, especially one that you only have 4 hours to fish in. So, you know, I'm really excited to get out there tomorrow. I have a really good game plan. I know I'm around the right size. And, I mean, let's go. This is the first one of 2021. I want to right the ship. Let's start it off the right way. Can't wait to get out there tomorrow.
Great start. Look forward to seeing how day number 2 goes for him. Congratulations. An incredible start to the 2021 campaign. From Alabama, back in the Bassmaster Elite Series, sure happy to see him, Kelly J. He's done good here in the past. 3 fish here today for Kelly J to kick off his 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series campaign. 5 pounds and an ounce. Puts him in 65th place currently, but, man, tomorrow's going to be a shootout, and anybody's got a shot with the way the weights are.
I caught them the last couple of years, and they moved a little bit, but I didn't really get on them. I didn't have fish till the last hour and a half, I guess, of fishing, and I caught them 3 and jumped 3 good ones also. I'm looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow. Maybe I can keep them buttoned up.
Go get gassed up and get rigged, because you're going to get a shot at full field fishes tomorrow. From Texas, let's welcome back to the Bassmaster Elite Series, Randy Sullivan.
I got my number here.
2 fish here today. 4 pounds even, puts him in 67th place, and the good news is you're not the only one. I mean, it was a rough, short day to start the season.
Yeah, it kind of puts you in a panic mode. You know, you get one decision to really make, and then if you pursue that as far away as everything is, you got that, and if it doesn't quite work out, it doesn't work out. So tomorrow I'm looking forward to having that long day and be able to experiment a little bit and see what I can put in the boat.
Forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Great to have you back in the Bassmaster Elite Series. Another one of our rookies. Let's welcome him right, ladies and gentlemen, from Alabama, Josh Schreisner. Five fish here today and 5 good ones. This is how you start your Elite Series career, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello to an Elite Series pro, 16 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 6th place, his very first day on the Bassmaster Elite Series. What a way to start off your Elite Series career. First of all, welcome to the Bassmaster Elite Series, and how good does that feel?
It feels real good. I'd take anything after the practice I had. I had a terrible practice, so I was real fortunate to get 5 fish. I want to say hey to all my family and friends watching, and those fish right there for Ronnie Moore.
Wait, would you say there's fishing for Ronnie Moore?
Yeah, Ronnie. I think Ronnie's rooting for me a little bit. I think he's got high expectations of me, so I'm gonna have to do good to make him feel.
You just outweighed his entire collegiate career in one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna just got to do it again tomorrow. It's pretty tough, but there's fish biting, so just got to do it again tomorrow.
Congratulations, and great to have you here. Elite Series rookie here to stay. What a way to start it. From Denver, North Carolina, Rob Dye. 5 fish here today for Rob Dye. Eight pounds, 14 ounces, puts him in 42nd place currently, and short day today had to hurt you a little.
Short day, and you know, I thought my goal this year was to fish clean, you know, try to fish clean every tournament, but you know, had a few mishaps out there today, but that's fishing, and you know, that's an okay start, and maybe tomorrow I'll bust 20 pounds, and it's a great place, so looking forward to tomorrow, Dave.
Always great to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up a 6-time Classic qualifier. And a guy who came close to winning the Classic just a few years ago from Lake Gaston, Virginia, Rick Morris. His 30th season here in the Bassmasters. Unbelievable, and happy to have him here. 2 fish today, 4
so
pounds.
Let me tell you about those 2 fish. All right?
Okay, please do.
No. I fished as hard as I could. I had some good areas. They just didn't bite. It was an early morning bite. What other kind of excuse can I have? I'm getting old and slow and cranky. No, we really had a good time, and every ounce counts because I'm going to catch them big tomorrow. Thanks.
Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Make sure to grab your fish on the way off the stage here. The only Australian to ever qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series. The only Australian to ever hoist a blue trophy. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. 5 fish for Carl Jacobson here on day number 1, and looks like a good start to the 2021 season. 18 pounds, 2 ounces, 18.2, and Carl Jacobson moves into 3rd place currently. Hold them high and get loud, ladies and gentlemen. An Elite Series champion all the way from down under to the top of the sport and sitting in 3rd place here this week. What a way to start off the season.
Yeah, you can't ask for much better than that, especially down here. It's been a progression. This is my 11th year in the US, and Florida is so many people's nemesis, and it has been mine. Last year, I was in Australia. I was in the air flying back from Australia, 18-hour flight back from my cousin's wedding while the guys were practicing here. So I missed 2 days of practice, and I finished midfield, and I was super stoked. So to practice hard, full practice, and to do that on day 1 on a short day of 5 hours, I can't complain. I'm very happy, but I've got to go and do it again tomorrow.
Keep it going. A great start to things. Let's bring up a former Classic champion and a former Angler of the Year from Oregon, the legendary Mr. Jay Ellis. Air horns, I like it. We needed air horns in this sport. Tom. I like that. 4 fish for 9.15, puts him in 37th place. And, you've been in this sport for a lot of years. Does it teach you, does it give you any advantage in these shortened days? Have you learned over the years to calm down and just let it happen, or does it still?
No, the short days are tough. You don't have much time, and right now, for me, I've got to fish really slow with a Senko to get them to bite, and it's really hard when you want to move around and cover ground, but you've got to fish slow to get them. So you just have to take what you can get. But it was good. I just beginning my 32nd year fishing. Started with bass in '89, and so here we are in like the 4th decade. And I was just talking to Carl backstage. He was 5 years old when I started fishing with bass in 1989. So I've had lots of days like this. I'm still in it. I can catch a good bag tomorrow. I'll be right up there.
I know you will. Look forward to seeing how it all works out. Great to have you back here. I know you're going to get loud, ladies and gentlemen. A former Classic qualifier from Palatka, Florida, the Prince of Palatka, Cliff Prince. 5 fish to start off this event, and it looks like a good start for Cliff Prince here on day number 1. 17 pounds, 12 ounces. And Cliff Prince starts off this event in 5th place with 17 pounds, 12 ounces. $17.12, a great start, Cliff. And I kind of joked, on the dock and said, I'm going to start off live and tell everybody that this tournament's totally in your favor. Shortened day and all plays to you. That's what people that report on sports say in the situation. But, man, I should have said that because it looks like that's exactly what happened.
You know as well as I do, there's a lot of fishing to be done yet. And it was not easy, I'll tell you. I caught 6 or 7 keepers a day, and it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. And I knew when it was tough on me, it was going to be tough on the other guys too, and not unless they were looking at them. And I guess there were just so many guys looking at them, they split them up. So that worked in my favor.
Dude, do me a favor. Go get this. I want to see you standing right there on Sunday with a blue trophy over your head. What do you guys think about that, Palatka? We would love to see you get it done, but as he said, a lot of fishing left to go, but a great start for your local pro that represents you all year long. From Wisconsin, a Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open winner. Give me a little love for old Bob Downey. 5 fish today for Bob Downey. Start things off his 2021 Elite Series campaign at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite. 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Puts you in 51st place. But the good news is be a bunch of people grouped together, and a big day tomorrow can go a long way.
Yeah, hoping to improve on that a little bit tomorrow. I at least kept myself in, and I'll be outside of the cut just a little bit. But you generate one big bite in that sort of bag, and you're right back in it tomorrow. So looking forward to getting back out there.
Get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow from Oregon, from Beaverton, Oregon. Give me a little love for Cody Holland. It's Cody's birthday today. This is your birthday, right, Cody?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm another year older.
Oh, well, it's better than the alternative.
That's true.
Okay? Happy birthday. 4 pounds, 2 ounces. And puts you in 73rd place and qualifies you to eat an excessive amount of birthday cake tonight.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of birthday cake, but...
you are a ray of sunshine today, I'm going to tell you.
I'm staying with some good friends, childhood friend of mine that I grew up with. I haven't seen in a long time, and they're actually getting pizza for me. I'd rather have pizza than birthday cake, so that'll make my day much better.
All right, well, we agree on that. I'd rather have a birthday pizza, but you're going to have to qualify to eat whatever you want, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's hear it for him. Happy birthday, ladies and gentlemen. Go bring it up and get some grumpy. From Texas, give me a little love for Brad Watley. Brad Watley with 5 fish here today. Multiple top 10s last year, and really looking forward to a good year this year. 6 pounds, 12 ounces, puts him in 61st place, but feels like today's kind of a mulligan, and a lot of guys looking forward to a fresh start tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I mean, I found the babies, you know, so at least I got bit. It's getting better. I mean, it's 70-degree water temp out there. I caught a ton of fish today. They were just, you know, they were little ones, so maybe we'll go back there tomorrow, and they'll be females, you know, we'll bust 25, so that's what we're looking for.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. All the way from Spring Grove, Illinois. Get loud for Chris Groh. Chris Groh bringing us 3 fish to start off the 2021 Elite Series campaign. 5 pounds and 9 ounces, puts him in 68th place. And, man, you're going to be grouped with a bunch of guys trying to get him tomorrow.
You did say it's 2021, right?
Yes,
okay,
I did.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah, no, the fog delay, that was great. And then had some mechanical issues. I didn't really get to fish much today. But guess what? It is Florida, and it is 2021, and there's a 10-pounder around any pad stem. So we're going to see what happens tomorrow. Rock and roll chain wraps.
Get him. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. A 9-time Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. Bernie Schultz with 3 fish here today on day number 1. The AFTCO Bassmaster Elite. St. John's River, our kickoff event to the 2021 season. 6 pounds, 2 ounces, puts you in 66th place. And, I mean, the good news is generally at 66th place in a Florida event, there is a mountain ahead of you. But really, when you look at the standings tonight to, you know, get into the top 15, it's not as much as you would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it's a one-fish catch-up kind of thing. And if you're around them, you can catch up in a hurry. I don't have any excuses. I didn't fish well today. I had a couple more chances. But really, it went by so quick. I mean, I'm sight fishing, and I locked down on the wrong fish. I spent too much time on them, and I just have to do time management a little better tomorrow.
You know, you'll get them. We look forward to seeing how it all works out for you tomorrow. Always great to have you here in the Elite Series. Part of a win just last week. Hey, give me a little love for Brian Schmidt. Set the record last week with his 6th Toyota win, most Toyota Series wins of any pro in history, so congrats on that. Looking to keep the Florida love going here at his 2nd event in Florida this season. 15 pounds, 8 ounces, puts you in 10th place, and well within striking distance of his first Elite Series title here in his sophomore season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. A great start to things for Brian Schmidt. So 15-8, not bad for a short day at the office.
Wow,
I really thought I had like 12.5, 13. Pickle pink to have that. Plan A didn't work. Plan B didn't work. Plan C worked. Still got a couple things I saved. You know, if we get a full day, I'd like to experiment a little bit and try everything. But, you know, I just tied on the Missile Baits quiver worm and slowed down and got what I got. Special shout out to Tiki Lee's in Baltimore. If you're out that way, go check them out. And my wife back home, Ashley, I love you. I'll see you soon.
Great day today. Let's bring up a former Elite Series, a Rookie of the Year from Fairview, North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. Jake Whitaker, one fish here today. Not the start you want, but nobody cares about the start, dude. Nobody cares. If you win Angler of the Year, I mean, we'll talk about it then. We'll be like, he caught one in the first day. But other than that, I mean, we'll never bring it up probably. Well, maybe we will. But 1-1 today. Maybe it's going to tell you all the ones, day number 1 at the end of the season, you'll be in spot number 1,
That's
right?
exactly right. And honestly, that was the game plan today. Go out, catch one for 1-1, and then, you know, set myself up to get that biggest mover award for tomorrow. So, you know, not today that I wanted today, obviously, but there's a lot of big fish out in the river, and I'm going to regroup, and we're going to get them tomorrow.
Go get him. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up a former Elite Series Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. 5 fish for Scott Canterbury. Multiple wins on the FLW Tour, and obviously a former Elite Series Angler of the Year, bringing us 5 fish here today. 11 pounds, 10 ounces, puts you in 25th place currently, and man, double digits on a day like today is almost greedy by the looks of things.
Yeah, I mean, double digits was pretty good, I guess. You know, we didn't have much time to fish. I never did settle down, and just couldn't never figure it out. You don't have time to adjust. Tried to make the best of it and gave it my all. We'll get out there tomorrow if we got a long day and give it all we got again. Thanks for coming.
Always great to have you here. Looking forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. And you are ready for a spectacle, ladies and gentlemen. He looks like a disheveled Raggedy Ann doll. Welcome him to the stage. One of the scariest bros out there from Florida, John Cox. Oh, you'll see it. Don't worry. I'm making him take the hat off. He didn't do that to his head and not show it off, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is the father of the year. 3 fish for 7 pounds and an ounce, and we won't talk about fishing. We'll talk about more important stuff. Everybody who's had a tweener, a kid growing up, I mean, they try to make stupid decisions, and as a father, our job is just to help them make the right decisions, and Lord knows people like myself and you have always made the right decisions. So your daughter wanted to dye her hair,
yeah,
correct?
She wanted to go blonde, but we have the same kind of hair, and, you know, I was like, well, let's do Dad's hair first, and, yeah, it came out pretty...
No, don't put it. No, you don't get to do that. Turn around. Look. For the first time in my life, I'm happy to be bald. For the first time, I'm like, thank God I went bald early in life because I didn't get the chance to make that horrible mistake. Did your daughter dye her hair after she saw that?
No, she doesn't want to dye it anymore, so.
Cured.
It worked.
Well, a great dad, and welcome back to the Elite Series. Happy to have you here, man.
I'm excited. I can't wait. It was a little rough start today, but we're in Florida, so we'll see what happens tomorrow.
I really want you to catch him tomorrow. By the time we get you to the Classic, he's going to have bedazzled stuff hanging off his hair. We're going to turn him into a wrestling character. Just think Captain Lou Albano. That's where me and Mark Zona want to send you. Do a little research. I think you can pull it off.
If I don't catch him tomorrow, I'm going to cut it off. So.
Okay. Okay. Well, I hope you catch him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for John Cox. Who knew hair was his thing? But it has turned out to be his thing. Let's bring up our next angler all the way from Michigan, Garrett Paquette. Rolled out in the AFTCO wrapped rig here at the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite on the St. Johns River. 1 fish for 3 pounds even, puts him in 86th place, but that 1 fish, I mean, at the end of the season could be the most important fish you catch all year long. We saw it happen in our Angler of the Year race last year, but tell me about shortened day, got to be a little stressful.
Yeah, it was stressful, and I had intentions of making a big, long run, and I didn't do it. And I just never made the right adjustments. I mean, there's a lot of fish in this river, but you got to, make the right presentations. I never really got comfortable, but hopefully tomorrow, a little bit of a longer day, I can go to where I want to, and I think we got some cloud and storms coming in, so that that could create a big flip-flop of the leaderboard. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, look forward to seeing it happen. Let's bring up a two-time Bassmaster Elite Series winner from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. Seth Fighter with 5 fish here to start off his 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series career, or not career, but season, whatever. 8 pounds, 3 ounces. It's late in the weigh-in. I'm disheveled and a mess. And how are you today? Good to see you.
I'm doing good. Fishing was a little tough. I think that fog delay kind of spun me out. I never really could settle down and fish the speed I need to. I was going 900 miles an hour today, and that's what you get.
Well, not so bad, but you're going to need another shot at him again tomorrow. We look forward to seeing how it works out. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. From Lake Wiley, South Carolina, 6-time Classic qualifier, Todd Otten.
The one you've been waiting on.
Are you the one? I've been waiting for you for a while. 2 pounds, 10 ounces, puts him in 90th place. But the good news is when you look at that leaderboard, I mean, it's going to be amazing how tight really the opportunity is, or weight-wise, the opportunity lays ahead of you. Good day tomorrow, and you can be right back in there.
Yeah, I mean, I caught a 9-pounder in practice, so there's some big ones out there. I had 5 bites today. Didn't execute real good today, but, I managed to get 2 in the boat and 1 keeper. But I think tomorrow will be a lot better day for me. It'll be early flight, and maybe the fish will bite a little better earlier.
Hopefully we give you a full day tomorrow. Keep our fingers crossed that the weather is in our favor, but let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes our weigh-in today, ladies and gentlemen. Your tournament leader, Gary Klaus, with 25 pounds, 12 ounces. Right behind him, Derek Hudnall, 22 pounds, 5 ounces. Carl Jacobson with 18.2. Behind him, Corey Johnston with 17 pounds, 15 ounces, followed by local pro Cliff Prince with 17.12. Matt Herron, 16.9. Buddy Gross in 7th. Mark Menendez in 8th. Joshua Stracher, Bassmaster Elite Series, a rookie in the top 10 in his first Elite Series event. And rounding out our top 10, Brian Schmidt in 10th place. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been day number 1 of the 2021 Bassmaster Elite Series, the AFTCO Bassmaster Elite at the St. Johns River. Want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here today. Make sure to follow the action all day long on Bassmaster.com. And remember, Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. till 11, you'll be able to watch a Bassmaster live on FS1. And we'll see you tomorrow.